You saw Edmonton light up with rumors about our team, right? First, everyone talking about our captain's next contract, stirring up unnecessary panic. Then, whispers about the goalie asking out. And the city's in shock. And just when you think it couldn't get crazier, word spreads about a major contract extension that could change everything. You can't blink, because every little detail could shape the team's future. Stick around and we'll break down what's just chatter and what's actually real. No fluff. If you love the Edmonton Oilers, hit subscribe now so we can hit 2,000 subs and show the strength of our city's fan base. You know those times when the internet explodes with comments, predictions, and endless rumors. This is one of those moments where everyone seems to have an opinion. Lately, it's all anyone's talking about. Every hour brings someone tossing out a hot take, an insider dropping loose info, and of course, fans from other teams dreaming big. It's like we're living in a hockey reality show. And let's be honest, the media isn't helping. Story after story raises the same theories, rarely with concrete answers. The result? Anxious fans, heated comment threads, and a sea of speculation that never ends. But then you ask, is there actually something to worry about? Does all this noise even make sense? Or are we just feeding the sports gossip machine? Don't worry, that's exactly where we start separating the static from the facts. Here's the core of the story. Yes, we're talking about Connor McDavid and his next contract with the Oilers. That's what we're diving into today. Calmly, clearly, and without exaggeration. First point. Financially, almost no other NHL team has the cap space to offer what McDavid deserves. Most teams are tight, weighed down with heavy contracts and expensive players. Edmonton, on the other hand, has the structure ready to keep him. Another key point, his partnership with Leon Draisaitl. They're the deadliest duo in the league, plus they have a solid friendship on and off the ice. Draisaitl has already renewed, and it's hard to imagine McDavid wanting to break up that pairing right now. Then there's the personal side. McDavid's wife opened a restaurant here in Edmonton. They built a house from scratch in the city, and it shows they're not just playing hockey. They're planting roots and investing in the future. And let's not forget what the captain himself has said. He wants to win in Edmonton. Of course, the decision takes time, conversations and negotiations, but his words were clear. He's not thinking about jumping ship right now. So, Oilers fans, I've got to ask you, do you really think Connor McDavid will leave anytime soon? Or are you confident he'll sign on to keep leading this team toward the Stanley Cup? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video, and make sure to subscribe to strengthen our Oilers community. The goalie situation is still buzzing all over the city, and every move in the roster impacts the Oilers' future. In the next update, we've got exclusive info that hasn't hit the media yet. Get ready for details that could flip the script and leave any Edmonton fan speechless. Keep your eyes peeled, because things are about to get heavy. Being the goalie is a crucial role, often underestimated. Every decision about who's in net can decide wins, losses, and even team morale. Recently, the market stirred when Connor Ingram was released by his team on Thursday. Rumors popped up fast among fans and analysts alike. One of the first to connect the dots? None other than Nick Kypreos from Sportsnet. Kypreos suggested Carolina might have interest in Ingram, but he also raised a curious point. I've heard the Oilers could be testing the waters too, maybe thinking about Connor Ingram. Alright, that's right. Edmonton might be considering a move no one saw coming. Ingram, 28, had a rough season with Utah, playing only 22 games before entering the NHL-NHLPA Player Assistance Program in early March. He'd sought help before, back in 2021, for depression and undiagnosed OCD. His career, which started with promise and 2 solid seasons, hit a rough patch. Last season with the Mammoth, he posted only an .882 save percentage. GM Bill Armstrong confirmed Ingram wouldn't attend training camp while the team searched for a new destination. What does that mean for Edmonton? That's where it gets interesting. Could the Oilers make sense for Ingram? If he's interested, he'd be an $800K goalie coming in, without the team losing any assets. Any GM paying attention would notice that scenario. On the flip side, Stan Bowman recently spoke about other free agent goalies, like Carter Hart saying, "Right now, we're not really looking at those types of situations." More than dismissing Hart, it shows confidence in the current tandem, Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard. From the outside, you have to wonder, will the Oilers go after Ingram, or will another team claim him first? Edmonton is low on the waiver priority list, leaving Ingram's future even murkier. It's suspenseful. Ingram might not even make it to Edmonton, but just his name in the rumors sparks important discussions about the team's goalie depth. So, Oilers fans, what do you think? Should Edmonton take the risk and try to sign Ingram? That big contract extension is on the radar and could be the turning point we've all been waiting for. What seemed like just speculation now has real indicators that could completely reshape the season. In the next update, we'll break down everything happening behind the scenes. Hang tight. You won't want to miss a single detail. Expectations were sky high. Many thought this would be the year for a championship, but once again, the dream didn't come through. Now, the franchise enters a tricky offseason, packed with big decisions and uncertainty for the future. Much of the buzz revolves around Connor McDavid. He'll enter the next season in the final year of his contract, naturally sparking rumors of a possible departure that have any fan on edge. But the Oilers aren't just McDavid. The front office knows they need to protect key pieces, and it looks like they're moving to lock down an important part of that puzzle. According to NHL insider Frank Seravalli, the Oilers have begun working on a contract extension for defenseman Jake Walman. The plan is to secure him long-term, providing stability on the blue line. Walman arrived in Edmonton last season but saw limited action. Only 15 games after being acquired in the trade deadline deal from San Jose. Even so, he showed quality when on the ice. In that time, he scored a goal and added 7 assists. And it didn't stop there. In the playoffs, he contributed 2 goals and 8 assists over 22 games, showing his potential to do much more. He was part of a refreshed defensive core, and management seems to believe he could be a key piece for the future. Locking down players like Walman is strategic, even if it's not the news everyone expected. So fans, the question is, could keeping Walman be the first step toward finally bringing a Stanley Cup to Edmonton, or will bigger moves still be needed to reach that dream? We want to hear your take. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to share it on social media, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss a single detail about the Oilers. Every opinion counts, and together, we make this fan base stronger.